So we looked at the Media Center, but a more common application is Windows Media Player. You'll see that it actually is at the very bottom in your taskbar. There's an icon there or ready for it. And if I click on that, it will load up. When you load Windows Media Player, it really has two screens of operation. You have this screen where you can actually see the library. And then at the very bottom right, you've got a screen, just see this little icon here. What that does is switches to whatever is now playing. If I want to return, just at the very top right, it's then switched to library. So there are two little icons that are very important just to know, just to go back to the two different modes. On the left-hand side, I still now see those familiar libraries that we looked at in the earlier part. So I've got music, videos, pictures. If I want to perhaps click on music, you can see I've got the album selected, and I can play the whole album if I want just by dragging it in, and it automatically starts playing. And if I want to, I can clear the list just up here, and I can drag on individual songs if I want to as well. The little icons down at the bottom is really how you control the volume, the repeat, whether you randomly choose the songs or not. And this really is kind of very important just as you're listening to music and watching the videos. So the Windows Media Player, very easy, very intuitive, just kind of drag things around. You can't really break it. The important thing to remember is this is your now playing list. Choose whatever you want to watch and either double click on it or drag it across into the now playing list. If you can't see, for example, if there's a video, just move to the bottom right and switch to the now playing. There are other ways you can access this as well. So if I just close the Windows Media Player, the way we just loaded that up was we loaded up the Windows Media Player and accessed our libraries. But perhaps now if we go from Internet Explorer and I go directly to perhaps I go directly to my videos, you'll see that if I select any one of these videos, look, my daughter's a Doctor Who fan, so we have some Doctor Who there. And what you can actually see is just in the very menu bar up the top, there's now a play icon. Click on the drop down, it actually shows I've got a number of different applications I can use to play this. You may not have the same applications, but for example, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you might have iTunes there. You can see there's Windows Media Center, and as default, it actually is Windows Media Player. So if I click on that, what it will now do is it loads up the Windows Media Player automatically in the playing area. Here we go. And it just started. And I still have the navigation at the very bottom. If I want to make it full screen, I just maximize it. If I want to go back to the library list, I can just click on there and I'm back to the familiar library list we saw earlier. So yeah, there we go. Introduction to Windows Media Player. Easy way to play your videos, your music, see your pictures. And yeah, very, very common application that people use.